8th. This is hour 3 today, guys. Come on.
Hour of Adventurers Wanted.
Woo!
Thank you so much for joining us for this hour. A couple of things before we start. So I'm going to do this because I'm like going to go really quickly. This performance, like all of our performances, is a relaxed performance. So that just means we've got a relaxed attitude to any sound or movement from our audience members, just for the benefit of anyone who may not be able to be still or silent for the duration of the piece. If at any point you do want to pop out, head through the door at the back and you get some water and stuff, and then come back in whenever we go up to it. I'm over here, so you can give me a shout if you need anything. We've got some audio loop headsets as well if you'd like to use those. The lights should stay like this throughout. There will be no loud bangs or anything, but there will be some background music. That's us. I'm going to fire over to this.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. My name is Reese, and I am the Games Master for this hour, all the way up to 10 o'clock. So, I'm sure you have a lot of questions, and the first question going through your mind is, what is this? Well, this is a tabletop role-playing game, and what that means are these wonderful individuals around me play their own special and unique characters with their own abilities and skills and personalities that they can use to influence the world. I, as the Games Master, control the rest of the world. I control their allies, their enemies, the seas they sail upon, the islands they explore, so keep me happy. Okay, so.
He's gone mad with power.
I have. To give you a brief catch-up, because we have over 150 hours of backstory, our players are crew members upon the Spirit of the Horizon, a scientific research vessel that was sent to investigate an island that seemingly appeared overnight. They arrived and began to investigate, uncovering a stone tablet. But when they took the stone tablet, they seemingly managed to awaken a great old god. In a last-ditch attempt to escape as it destroyed their fleet, they read the spell upon the stone tablet, which they didn't fully understand, forcing them into an entire new reality and new world. With new lands to explore, species to discover, social structures to understand, we pick up as our adventurers are deep in an underground mountain. As they navigate through flooded corridors, battling off giant sharks, we greet them as they are gripped in combat with a kraken hatchling. Sorry guys, you're about to go into a really heavy combat. Okay, so I'm going to give our players a chance to introduce themselves, starting with my far left. Tell us your name, your character's name, and what they do on the ship, good sir.
Yes, I am Chaz, and I am Golan Height, who is the captain of the Spirit of the Horizon, and he would like to go into a frenzied rage.
Good to know.
I'm Eleanor. I am playing Skylar, who is the navigator aboard the Spirit of the Horizon and is currently mourning the loss of all of her sea charts.
I'm Emily, but I will be playing Peanut, who has lost 2 sandwiches so far this adventure and is really not having it today.
Tell us your name, your character's name, and their job on the ship.
My name's Rob. My character's name is Shrug, and he doesn't really remember what his role is. He's quite hungover.
Of course.
My name's Victoria. My character's name is Victorious. And I have
Yes.
I have snuck on the boat as a cleaner, but really just looking for extra adventure.
Of course. That's exactly how the quartermaster started out.
It's true, the quartermaster was the cleaner.
What were you two doing on the ship just before this moment? Are you going about your daily routine? What are you doing your job? Were you recovering from the night before?
Yeah, I was eating bacon.
You were eating bacon, so you're deep in the ship's galley having the chef prepare you some food. Victorious, what were you doing?
I was going through people's belongings.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check for me. So get your D20 out of your bag. You roll it and then add your sleight of hand modifier.
This one?
Yep.
18.
18, and then you add your sleight of hand, which is in an alphabetical list on your sheet.
12. So I'm on 30.
30. Like a shadow, you make your way through people's belongings, picking out bits and trinkets that you find particularly nice. You find some some clockwork toys, some gold, a couple of really nice little ornaments that you quickly pilfer and put in your bag. As you're doing this, you've heard stories about how people are being randomly teleported off the ship and switching places with other people. You've seen it happen, but it hasn't happened to you yet. At that point, you get a metallic tang on the tip of your tongue. The hairs on the back of your neck stand in end as your skin is enveloped in this golden arcane glow, and in a flash, you find yourself deep underwater in a massive cavern. In front of you, you see the largest conch shell you've ever seen, and in it is this huge crack. Coming out of the crack, you see this massive yellow eye that darts back and forth, and you see two other tentacles making their way out. You look around and you see Captain Golan, Skylar, Peanut, and a bunch of other Sariki. Sariki are these dwarven-like individuals with scaly skin, big thick beards, all of them wearing plate armor, carrying tridents. We are about to go into combat, so as we go through, I'll help you with that. But this is what you currently see. Also, I know you're probably freaking out because most people can't breathe underwater. The Sariki have gifted you this breathing apparatus that have been given out to everyone on the ship. So you have this hanging around your neck. All you have to do is pop it in your mouth and you can breathe freely. But you can't talk. Sound fair?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do I see these two appear?
Yes, you do.
So I see Relora vanish.
Yes.
I feel a twinge of sadness that she's gone, but
Oh.
also a light sense of relief that she's safe.
Can I insight check
To myself.
that? Do I know?
Absolutely insight check that. As you look over at the
Layers.
captain and there's
That's a 20. Not
20.
natural, but 20.
there's a brief moment where you see, he seems almost happy and relieved that the commander isn't here anymore.
I'm so invested in the drama.
I am as well. It's brilliant. As we go into combat,
No.
all right, you look out and you see this large conch shell with tentacles beginning to protrude out of it. You look around as well and you see multiple giant jellyfish.
Define multiple.
5.
Good. 5 jellyfish. I just have a
5
quick question right before we go into initiative order.
Okay.
Very, very quickly. It says here under extra attack that I can attack 3 times when taking the attack option, and frenzied rage means I can attack again as a bonus action. Does that mean I can attack 4 times?
No. It's just 3. When you're frenzied rage, you get 3 attacks, and that's your attack action and your bonus action. That's a misprint. I'm sorry about that.
But 3 is extra letters.
Listen. You get 3 attacks when frenzied raging, but that's all you can do while frenzied raging.
Don't want to antagonize the GM.
Fine.
The Kraken makes its way towards Captain Golden.
I attack as a reaction!
No. All right. Starting us off at the very top of the round.
Basically.
Yeah. But like 80 foot long. Peanut.
Yeah.
What do you do?
How far away is it?
This creature is currently around 40 foot away from you.
Okay. Can I swim 10 feet closer?
Absolutely you can.
Is anyone else near at the moment?
Nope.
Because I'm starting out. Cool. Might as well shoot it in the eyeball, you know? Give it a shot.
Okay, make your attack roll for me. So
Cool.
roll your d20 and add your attack modifier.
That's awful. That's a 10.
You pull the arrow back and release it as it flies through the water. It chinks off the black shell of this kraken-like creature.
Okay, could I back up?
Swim
and hide
back
behind
and
something?
hide?
Yeah, behind the
Absolutely.
captain.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay, that's 22.
22. Excellent. Up next, Skylar.
Awesome. I'm doing exactly the same thing.
Awesome.
So 10 feet up and take a shot with my bow.
I mean, the captain's pretty big. We'll see.
I'm like 6'5".
So 3 of us cool.
Yeah.
14. Once again, you can't find purchase in this creature as the arrow flies through the water and just chinks off the hard shell.
Okay, seeing that, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get closer again.
Okay. Victorious. It's now your turn. You've seen the 2 halflings make their way forward. They've both shot at this creature, One has proceeded to move further forward. The other has retreated back to where you are. What would you like to do?
I'll hang back for now.
You'll hand back for now. You can do a thing called readying your action. So if you say when something comes towards you, you want to attack it, you can do that. Is that something you want to do?
Yes.
Absolutely. So you ready your action. Alright. It's now the job of the prince, who is going to make his way towards the giant jellyfish and begin to attack. Both of his attacks hit, dealing a fair amount of damage. Okay, so he comes in with his trident and brings it down into the top of this jellyfish, reeking it up. His guards are going to follow and do the same. They swarm around this one jellyfish, dealing huge amounts of damage. That's their turn. Golem,
Ah, yes.
it's now your turn. What would you like to do?
Right, so there's one jellyfish under attack
Yes.
by all of those dudes.
Yes.
And there's 4 other jellyfish.
Yes.
And there's this giant monstrosity in the middle of
Yes.
the room. Right. Does this giant monstrosity have visible eyes?
Yes, it has one visible eye.
I would like to hit the one visible eye 3 times with my maul. Wait a second. Will I have to swing at disadvantage?
Yes, you would.
What if I hit it with my hand axe? Will I have to get a disadvantage?
Yes, you would.
Really?
Yep.
Alright.
Water. Underwater combat rules.
Nobody has freedom of movement as a anyone?
You could reckless it and it would just be a straight
Straight
roll.
roll with the reckless. Let's get murdered by a kraken. Cool, let's go. Reckless.
Okay,
Straight roll.
you
Reckless. All
swim
3.
up, maul in hand, through the water. You make it to this creature's eye as you look in and you see the deepest, darkest black you've ever seen in its slit-like pupil.
I don't like that at all.
You can make your 3 attacks.
Ah! There we go. It's been really nice playing Golem. I'm going to miss him.
Okay,
That was a natural 16 plus 9 takes us to 25.
25 hits. Roll damage for me.
And I'm raging.
Okay.
18.
The
First
first
hit.
small strike comes down and you hit this creature. As you hit the eye, it's a thick, dense, gelatinous as you hit. What was the damage again?
18.
18. Excellent.
I would just like to point out in advance that I have mindless rage.
Yes, you do.
Just in case that comes up at all. Any psychic shenanigans.
Okay.
Second attack. Here we go.
Yes.
Come on. That is that's a 16.
16 does not hit. Once again, you bring the maul down, but the resistance in the water just means you don't do enough force behind it to do damage.
Fair enough. Attack number 3. Here we
Yep.
go. That is a natural 15 plus 9 takes us to 24.
That will hit. Roll damage for me.
Okay. That is again 18.
18. Okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Not bad for a turn, I would say. Well, just you. That's enough.
Well done, Panto crowd.
And now I'm going to
As
get ripped apart.
You bring the maul down. Finish your turn. The creature is going to use one of its legendary actions to make a free attack at you.
Yep.
At advantage.
Yep.
Rolls a straight tentacle attack. That would be in 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, you take
Half because I'm
13
raging.
points of bludgeoning damage and are grappled. So 13 halved is 6,
Thank you.
and you are grappled.
I'm grappled.
Shrug. You look out across this watery battlefield. You see multiple giant jellyfish floating around, engaged in combat with these Suriki individuals, these short coral-like dwarfs. You see the captain as he swims towards this large creature in the center and begins its combat with it. What would Shrug do?
We'd probably try and find the nearest bad thing.
The nearest bad thing would probably be either a large, horrible creature that's in the center of the room, or one of the jellyfish which is making its way towards the group of Suriki.
I'm going to go for a jellyfish.
You're going to go for a jellyfish. So you begin to swim up towards this creature. You, as a fighter at this level, have 3 attacks. What weapon are you using?
I'm going to use a longsword.
Longsword. Describe to me how you attack with this longsword. Is it a slash or is it a stab?
I think because it's water, it's sort of jab.
That's a smart move. Because of the way you're using this weapon, I would say it's a straight roll. Because if it's a slash, you get the resistance. If it's a stab, there's much less resistance in the water, so it's just a straight roll. Physics, guys. Physics.
13.
13 most definitely hits. Wait, what did you roll?
13
plus 8.
21.
21 most definitely hits. Roll damage for me. So you pick up, it's a D8, which is that diamond-shaped one.
15.
15. Ooh, nice. You bring the sword down, cutting off multiple of this creature's tendrils as they begin to float down to the bottom. You still have 2 more attacks.
26.
Oh, that will definitely hit. Roll damage for me again.
16.
Ouch. Guys, I like this enemy, but you guys just rip it apart, don't you? Okay, so you have 1 last attack.
26.
Hits again. Roll damage.
13.
13. Excellent. Wow. You dealt 43 points of damage in 1 turn. So you bring your sword up as you swing along, stabbing, cutting off multiple tendrils as you go. They begin to wrap round as you pull out and continue to swim into this creature, doing massive amounts of damage with your sword out in front of you. Okay, so up next, it's the jellyfishes go. As they
Is the plural of jellyfish jellyfish?
jellify.
Ah, yeah.
Not yet. Soon.
Yep. I'm gonna get straight on murder.
Okay, you see as these jellyfish begin to engulf the prince, but he's struggling his way through it, still fighting them off. One of them's going to make an attack towards you, Shrug, because you're right in front of it. They roll a 19 to hit. What's your armor class?
18.
18, so it hits. You take, one moment. You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as this creature wraps one of his tendrils around you. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from you? 14. You feel almost electrical energy pass through your body as your muscles seize. You are paralyzed until the end of your next turn. Okay, so up next is the Kraken.
Yeah. Is there
Looking-
anything I can do to contest this grapple, or do I have to wait until the next turn?
You have to wait until your turn, at which point it might be too late. It's going to make 1 attack towards you. Okay. 1 attack is going to come towards you again.
Cool.
And then it's going to attempt to bite you, Captain Gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first attack towards you, Skylar, is a 18 to hit. Oh, I'm so sorry. You take... No, you're right, I'm not. I love this enemy too much. Okay, so that's 6. You take 12 bludgeoning damage. As the creature's tentacle wraps around you, you are considered grappled. Another tentacle will come towards you. It's a 14 to hit, so we'll actually miss. But then it comes in, and you see
I was
beneath
like, haha!
the
Oh!
eye shift out of the way to reveal this gigantic beak. It comes in with a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so you take... Oh no. Oh no, no.
It's all halved as well.
11.
Still a lot.
17 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Halved to 8. and you are swallowed.
I'm swallowed. Excellent.
As the creature forces you down its gullet,
Whoop!
you are considered blind and restrained.
Even if I have a maul that glows in the dark.
You are considered blind and restrained.
I have a fleshy throat that I can just see.
And you take 21 points of acid damage as you hit this creature's stomach.
21 points of acid damage.
Yes, you do.
Excellent. Takes me
Okay, guys, we're playing a fun game. Peanut, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's going to swap out with me. It's going to be great.
If he is inside the creature, does that count as within 5 feet?
No. For a sneak attack to work, he needs to not be restrained.
Yeah, okay. But she's restrained.
She's
Yeah,
grappled.
okay.
It's
Is
not
he
the same thing.
grappled? So.
You would still get sneak
Yay,
attack.
okay, then I'm gonna get close enough to shoot it and shoot it again.
Okay, make your attack roll.
It's a 16.
16 to hit will miss. As you hit the shell of this creature, it bounces off and splinters through the water.
Peanut makes a rude gesture.
Oh no.
Tyler appreciates it.
At the end of your turn, Peanut, it's going to take one of its legendary actions and attempt to fling you through the water. Okay, so let me just...
Now I'm starting to think that I got the best deal here.
Yeah, you're totally fine.
Okay, can I get a dexterity saving throw from you, please? As the water just rushes past your face as this creature flings you through the water. 20. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor. It's now your turn, Skylar.
How far am I away from it now that I'm on the floor?
You would have been moved 30 foot away from it, so you are currently 40 foot away.
Okay, then I swim back up towards it.
Yes, you can.
And can I take a shot with my bow?
Yes, you can.
What does it combat with?
Nope. That's a critical failure, but Halfling Lux means you can re-roll it. 21 definitely hits. 10. Alright. It digs into one of the tentacles and you see a small twitch of pain as it registers the hit. Victorious. The combat is going on behind you as you remain hidden behind this rock. You look over, and where Captain Golan was once engaged in combat, he has now disappeared, and you see the beak of this creature just begin to twitch and chew.
Can I attach?
Yes, you can. Okay, so you can make your way forward and then shoot with your short bow.
Yeah.
Okay? The bow releases. You see the arrow fly through the water and it just chinks off this creature's hard shell. Okay. It's now the row of the captain and his guards as they... Sorry, one more dice. Completely finish off one of the jellyfish. You see as there are multiple tridents and spears digging into this creature. And it falls and just becomes a floating obstacle in the water. That's their turn. Golan,
Yes.
you were inside.
I'd like to take my free action to defiantly urinate.
Yeah. It's mildly displeased.
Yeah. That's all I ever wanted. Now,
You take 21 points of poison damage, of acid damage, as you fall deeper into its gullet.
oh yes, I'm still in the gullet of this thing, right?
Yep.
21 points, did you say?
Yes. But you can technically still attack, but it's at disadvantage.
Can I make a strength check to get out of this, like, restrained state?
Let me just check something.
Because I'm technically still underwater. Why am I falling?
You are being pushed down, my friend. Yep. That's why also you can eat underwater, because the mussels will still push it down into the stomach. Yep. Guys, we get it. You all had an education.
Can't I
Rub
lodge,
it in, why don't you?
Can't I lodge myself in this thing?
Everyone outside, can I get a nature check from you? Just roll your d20 and add your nature modifier. 16.
Hey, 21.
7.
18. For those of you who rolled above a 16, you've seen and heard about creatures that swallow its prey before. There's still a chance that the captain is alive inside, but you've heard that if you deal enough damage to the exterior, sometimes it can force whatever's in the stomach to be regurgitated up.
Is there anything I can do from the interior?
Like I said, you can still make attacks. They're just at disadvantage.
But if I made them reckless, they'd be a straight roll.
Yeah.
And it couldn't really attack me with advantage because it's...
I mean, you're still getting constant damage from the acid inside the
But
screen.
I'm just saying that stomach acid doesn't roll an attack roll.
No, it doesn't.
Right,
It's just
okay.
straight damage. That's why I haven't been rolling for it.
In that case, I'm going to try and rip this gullet apart, piece by wretched piece.
Okay, make your first attack roll.
Oh, well, I bloody well will.
All right, mate, go for it. Yep.
That is a 23 on the first.
23 will hit.
Could really use a crit on that. That is 19 on the first hit.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Not a big deal.
That's 19 on the first. Here comes attack number 2.
Yeah.
That is a natural 16 plus 9.
You know what, Golan, that will hit.
Yeah.
As you force enough space for you to swing your maul back and forth.
That is... sorry. 14 on the second.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Like, not a big deal.
Here comes attack number 3. Not as good, sadly. However, what am I rolling against here? Because there's technically flesh all around me.
Yeah.
That is a... that's a 15.
15
Yeah.
doesn't hit.
I don't hit, and I'm surrounded by it.
Because the muscles are just constricting around you as you hit this creature twice. In a reaction, in a reflex,
Yeah.
the muscles tighten.
Okay, well, next turn, I'm defiantly urinating again.
One moment, please. As you make your final hit, you hear the gurgle of the acid beneath you. The muscles around your feet contract as you are expelled from this creature's gullet. Because it failed its constitution saving throw.
So I'm now outside again.
You are outside directly in front of this creature.
Aha! Can I use my movement? Because it's still my turn. Oh, damn it.
Okay. Shrug.
Yes.
You are engaged in combat with a giant jellyfish. You are also paralysed.
Right.
It's the end of your turn.
Right.
You're no longer paralysed.
Brilliant.
Okay? Now the jellyfish. They are going to continue to attack the guard, and the one in front of you, Shrug, is going to attack you. Guards, guards, guards. That's a fair amount of damage, actually. Okay. The one towards you, Shrug, rolls not great, I'll be honest. A 17 doesn't hit. How do you bat this attack away? How do you move it? How do you deflect it?
I sort of swing the sword.
You swing the sword, and as these tentacles come towards you, just parry them out of the way. Okay, so now the Krakens go again. Oh joy. Golan, you're out of range. Okay, it's going to attempt to force itself out of its shell slightly more. You see as this form begins to push out of the shell slightly more, you see more tentacles appear. It's going to make another 2 attacks towards you, Golem.
Of course it is.
It's a 27 and a 22.
Okay, alright. Okay.
Okay?
They both hit.
Yeah. I'm sure they do. You take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's already halved.
Already halved.
And another 6 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you are grappled.
And I'm grappled again, am I?
Again.
Alright.
Okay. It's also going to see if that recharges. It does.
37 hit points.
Peanut! What do you want to do?
So, if I shoot the short bow or someone within 5 feet, I get
He is,
It's cool, okay. I'll do
he's
that
just
again.
been thrown up.
Yep. Peanut's happy to see the captain's just in the attack. That's actually a good roll, thank goodness.
That's
That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Great, okay.
For sure.
Let me roll a lot of dice now.
$29.
29 points of piercing damage. As the arrow is released, you find Purchase just beneath this creature's eye. Okay, so 29, we'll bring that up to there. Alright. It's now one of the legendary actions for this creature. He is going to attempt to fling you, Captain.
I contest by urinating defiantly.
You are thrown through the room. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from you?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep. You advantage on this because of danger sense.
Yes. Excellent. Because my dex is not great. Is a 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 17.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor, halved to 2.
After 2. 2 points. 35.
35.
35 hit points. Started on 141, guys.
Oh, my. Skylar, you are
I
up.
won't be able to attack
And
3
it's gonna
times.
shoot a humble again.
Okay, make an attack roll for me.
That doesn't hit.
Does it not?
That's an 11.
11 will most definitely miss, I'm sorry. You can. There are multiple rocks and crevices along the wall that you can swim to and hide behind. Okay. Swim over and make a stealth check for me. 28. You disappear from sight. Victorious. You are floating in the water. This creature in front of you.
Ready to attack.
Ready to attack? Make your attack roll.
Ooh,
28 most definitely
That's a nat
hits.
20.
That's a critical?
Yeah.
Oh.
You see,
We're gonna need these.
yeah. So, normally your damage would be 8d6. Roll 16d6 for me. Add them all together.
Now we've started. Captain May had survived.
Good rolls.
Plus 4 too. Don't forget that.
Yep, roll them.
Your navigator dice if we don't know where you're going after this.
I don't know, Brother Jurgen's pretty good with maps.
There are no maps.
There's a huge one in my cabin. I'll come back to my cabin, see my map.
I'm surprised that's a bit 2 days now.
Oh. Holy shit, that's amazing.
Language, your parents are watching.
What's the end of this? What's the plus at the end of this?
Her dexterity.
Dexterity. So, 90.
High five.
That has to be. Surely that is the most amount
You
of damage
have
done.
dealt the most damage in a single attack we have seen on this show.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Victorious!
Excellent. Ooh. It's now the job of the guards and the prince, who are going to attempt to take down more of these creatures in front of them.
God's sake, leave the jellyfish.
They do so, taking down another one. Another one. Alright. Golan,
Yes.
you see this creature in front of you.
How's it looking?
I mean, it's seen better days, mate, I'll be honest with you.
That eye's still all blinking about?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we could go. Yeah. Once again, I urinate defiantly.
You got, like, there's a really warm water around you. It's, like, quiet.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
How far away from it am I?
You are 40 foot away,
I've got 40 feet movement.
underwater halved.
So I can't get to it on this next turn.
You could potentially reach one of the tentacles.
Ooh. Now there's a thought.
There is a thought there.
I would like to, and here's the order of it. I'd like to swim over to one of them tentacles.
Yes,
I'd like to hit it twice, recklessly.
of course.
And then I would like to, instead of attacking again,
Yes.
I'd like to take one of my superior healing potions.
Okay. You can do that. So, roll both your attacks for me.
Come on, baby. Good. Natural 15 plus 9.
Yeah,
24.
sure.
24.
24.
24. Reroll the 1. Oh, that's better. That is 16 on the first hit.
16 will most definitely hit.
No, as in like 16 damage.
Oh, 16 damage? Yeah, sure.
Here comes the second hit. Oh, natural 17 plus 9.
That'll hit.
Reroll the 2. And that is 18 on the second hit.
Excellent.
And yes, I would like to take my healing potion. How much is a superior healing potion?
8d4 plus 8. You do that and we'll carry on.
You keep going. I'll
Yep.
just do maths.
Shrug. Not paralyzed anymore, this creature in front of you, what would you like to do? You still have 3 attacks.
So having seen Victorious fire a dream arrow across the water, I'd like to use an action surge in an attempt to outdo her.
You will do 6 attacks.
Okay.
This jellyfish is gonna, like, it's gonna be sushi. Like, it's just gonna be sashimi. It's gonna be great. Roll your attacks for me.
10.
First one misses, unfortunately.
25.
That will most definitely hit. You bring in the first stab and it just doesn't find purchase. The second one, you bring it straight down on this creature's head.
12.
12. Nice.
17.
Hits. Roll damage.
15.
15. This creature, as you bring your blade down through the top of its soft, gelatinous head, it falls limp and begins to float towards the bottom. You have an option here. You can move to the other group of jellyfish, or you can make your way down towards the Kraken. What would you like to do?
Let's go Kraken.
Okay.
Let's get cracking.
You begin to swim down. As you just about make it in range, make 3 more attacks. 17 definitely hits. Yep. Job.
12.
12, okay.
21.
21 hits.
16.
16, good.
11.
Doesn't hit. You come in with 2 strong stabs into one of the tentacles. You see the twitch of pain with each blow. It's now the jellyfish's turn. They're going to attack the guards. They fail miserably. Okay, thank you very much. It's now the Kraken's go. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from everyone? Still you, as the electrical energy pulses out of this creature, filling the whole cavern. Critical success?
Crit success, baby.
You're fine.
13, 19, 18. Oh. Skylar and Victorious, you both take. Oh no. You both take 28 points of electrical damage. The rest of you take 14.
Oh.
As the Kraken gets one more attack. Looking at you, Golem.
That's right. Come on, you piece of garbage.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
Take 12 bludgeoning damage. You're considered grappled.
12 bludgeoning damage. Is that halved already?
No, that's not half. That's 6.
6. And I'm considered grappled.
Yes, you are.
Perfect.
Okay. Top of the round. Peanut.
Played right into my trap.
Same thing as before. That still works, same thing.
Yep.
Okay. That's 16.
16 doesn't hit. As it bounces off the shell once again. Skylar.
From my maiden phase, could I swim out?
Just.
And then I'd like to swim out and take a shot with my short bow at the tentacle.
Of course. Make an attack roll for me. That'll hit. Roll damage for me. Yes, you do. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
I realised Caroline was that.
36. You release the arrow. After taking substantial damage already, the arrow cleans through the tentacle, severing it from the body as it begins to float there. You are released from the grapple.
Ah!
I'd like to use the rest of my movement to get back behind my rock and my cunning action.
Okay, roll a stealth check. 23. Okay. Victorious. The Kraken in front of you looks incredibly damaged. What would you like to do? Okay, make your attack roll. 22 definitely hits. Roll damage for me. Yep. How do you want to finish this Kraken off? Arrows. You release the arrow. It climbs clean through the air. Water. Piercing the eye, causing it to sink deeper. The life fades. You get a brief psychic jolt as this creature's voice in your head goes. Thank
So
you,
the Kraken-
thank you, I'm here all fringe.
So the Kraken hatchling's a Jerry Lewis character.
Yeah. As the combat's still going on with other jellyfish in the fray, but the large creature in the center of this room destroyed, we're going to end this hour off. I'm going to hand over to our SM Cat.
Again. Oh, thank you so much for joining us for this. Please do
damage in
come
one
back.
attack.
We are here to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival next Monday. 10 to 15 and 5 to 10 every day. You can come and watch or you can be playing it. Please come and join us again. Play, you can book tickets down at box office on the sweet website. What's it say in my head? You can also watch us. We are live streaming at twitch.tv/What's the live feed at Wednesdays 2:30. So look out for us, tweet us, get in touch with that. Also we are working Thursday, Friday.
Yes. I'm in a sketch comedy double act. We're called Dirty White Boys. Our show's called Stupid. It's a very silly, fast-paced, Morecambe and Wise style sketch show. It's on at Just the Tonic of the Caves on Cowgate at 9:20 every night. It's a really funny show. There are flies on the end of the chair. Come along and see it. Also, I've lost my D4, so if you find a D4 that looks like this, give it to me. Yeah, maybe.
So I have a DeviantArt channel. It's OA Rackberry, which is OARACHVAERI. And I draw D&D characters and I do commissions. So if you're into that, just hit me up on there.
Will we be seeing? Will we be seeing artwork of Peanut?
Potentially. Potentially. Yeah, I could.
Please do.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You guys ripped that